Welcome to Learn Arabic. مرحبا بكم في تعلم العربية. Hi everyone. Before we start, I'd like to remind you that I give live lessons for beginners every Friday. By beginners, I mean you just need to know the basics of the alphabet. Like, in general, recognize the Arabic letters and know how to write them and how they sound. You can go here to my channel and then you will have all the upcoming live streams ready for you here. And also you can watch all the past live ones here. The lessons are meant to be connected, so you may watch them in order from the first lesson, the second one, and the third one. But you can just watch them in any order you like. So, and here we have a playlist for these lessons here, which is called Live Arabic Lessons, دروس العربية بث المباشر. And here you can watch all of these lessons. So basically, this is just some type of spontaneous teaching that I wanted to give. And I'm hoping that you will like it. So make sure to leave a comment below to tell me what you think. And most importantly, what types of lessons you would like to see on this channel or on these types of live lessons. So basically, in each lesson, you will learn a few sentences and a few structures. You will also learn the different parts of speech. And I will explain the meanings of words, how to pronounce them, and sometimes how to write them as well. So I highly encourage you to go under each lesson here and answer the question of the episode. So under each episode, I post a question that is related to the lesson. For example, in this first lesson, it's the third one actually. So in this third lesson, where you learned how to describe a person, here is the question. The question is اكتب في التعليقات جملة تصف بها شخصا تتكون من مبتدأ وخبر. So write a sentence to describe someone formed of a subject and a predicate of a nominal sentence. Just like you learned here on this lesson here. Okay? And so I highly encourage you to do that, and I will certainly get back to you and check your answers if you like. And now, let's get started. So this is our fourth lesson, الدرس الرابع, fourth lesson. And today we're going to learn how to talk about what one does in life as work, عمل, and also where they come from. So don't worry, I'm not going to give you a lot of new words here. We're just going to work with some of the words we learned before so that you can practice more and you can get used to the sounds of the words and how they are written, and also add some more notions or a few more notions to what we learned so far. So starting from here, let's have a look at the first sentence. The first sentence is this one. Take a moment to read the sentence on your own. So, yes, this sentence is منى منى منى. The first meme, this meme, has, let's use another color. This meme has dhamma on top of it. So it's mu, na. Remember this letter, the last one, a. This one is a ya, it is not a ya, it's an alif. So this one here is an alif. Yes, it looks like a ya, but remember, if it doesn't have the two dots underneath it, then it is alif. So muna, muna. The three letters are mim, mim, and then noon, n, and then a, mona, mona. Mona, the second word is طالبة, طالبة, طالبة. So the letters are ta, ta, ta. And the good thing about this letter is that it doesn't really change shape when it connects to other letters. So you're going to be able to recognize it very easily. And then the second one is alif, alif med, ta, ta, ta. And then the lam here, l, tal. And the lam has kasra underneath, ta, li, ba, ba. This letter, ba, ba, ba. And finally, this ta marbuta, which is actually, which sounds like an a. So again, muna taliba. Can you guess what it means? Yes, it means muna, which is a person, a woman, is a student, is a student. Muna taliba. So the sentence is made up of two parts. Muna, we call this mubtada, and taliba, we call this khabar. So it is just these two words. Again, this is mubtada, muna, and this is khabar, taliba. Yes, it's a very minimal form of sentence. So we don't have is, we don't have muna is. It's just muna taliba. Muna is a student. And we don't have a either, the indefinite article. So in Arabic, there are practically no indefinite articles. It's just that the word will not have, this alif, lam. So if the word doesn't have this alif, lam, then it is indefinite, not definite. Okay? Now, let's move on to the next sentence, which is Nabil, Nabil, Talib. Again, Nabil, Talib. Say it again. نبيل طالب. So as you see, it means that Nabil is a student. Nabil is a name, is a proper name, a name of a man, and Talib is the same word as Taliba, except that it is in the masculine form. Can you tell the difference between the two words? Yes, it's that part here. The ta marbuta. The ta marbuta is the letter that indicates the feminine form. So again, let's read these two sentences. منى طالبة. نبيل طالب. Very good. Now let's put them together and say that Nabil and Mona are students. So you may think we're going to use the plural form. We will not use the plural form. We're going to use the dual form, al-muthanna. And to make al-muthanna, we add these two letters at the end of the word. Alif noon, alif noon. So as you see, this word is the same as this one, talib. So we just use talib and we add alif noon to the end of the word to become طالبان, طالبان, two students. So read this sentence, the third sentence. Yes. نبيل ومنى طالبان. Again. نبيل ومنى طالبان. Just to emphasize the short vowels, you have na. There is a fatha on top of the noon, na, bil. This is why we pronounce it as na. A short vowel makes the same sounds as long vowels, but shorter. So instead of saying na, you say na. Nabil, nabil, wa, fatha, muna. There is a dhamma on top of the mim. ومنى منى طا لي كسرة under the lam to make it li. طالبان. Again, نبيل ومنى طالبان. Nabil and Mona are two students. Okay, now let's talk about nationality. One way to say the nationality is by using an adjective, like when you say Muna is Egyptian, or in Arabic, Muna Misriya. Again, Muna Misriya. Muna is Egyptian. Let's see those letters of Misriya. We have mim, m, just the same letter as we have with Muna, m, m. And then we have sad, sad, sa, sa. It's a very strong S sound. Ms, ms. And then we have را, مصر, را, this letter. Remember, ra doesn't connect to the next letter. And then we have ya, ya. And then we have ta marbuta, which will sound like an alif, a. So مصرية, مصرية. To use the same adjective and say that Nabil is Egyptian, we're just going to remove the ta marbuta, and it will be Nabil Misri. Again, Nabil Misri. Notice that the shape of the ya here, the ya is written in full because it's not connected to a next letter. It is present at the end of the word. So whenever it comes with, it connects to a next letter, it will look like that, like what you see here in Misriya here. It will just look like the way you write ba or ta or tha, except that it will have these two dots underneath it. Now, to say that Mona and Nabil are Egyptians, we're going to do the same thing we did here. When we said Nabil, when we said here, Nabil wa Mona طالبان, two students, we're practically going to say the same thing or do the same thing when we combine مصرية and مصري in the dual form and say مصريان, مصريان, by adding alif nun to the word. So منى ونبيل مصريان. Mona and Nabil are Egyptians. Again, there is no verb. You just say Mona and Nabil Egyptians. We don't need a verb in this type of structures. So we say Mona and Nabil. However, where is the end? Remember? Can you find the equivalent of and in the sentence Mona wa Nabil Misriyan? Yes, exactly. It's this wow. This wow here. And the wow means and you usually write it linked to the word, to the next word. And if you handwrite, never leave a wow at the end of the line. It has to be linked to the next word. Okay? Now, there's another way to talk about nationality. Instead of using the adjective مصرية, مصرية, مصري, مصريان, you can say that this person comes from Egypt. So instead of using the adjective, we can use this structure. Read the first sentence on your own first. So this sentence is منى من مصر. Again. منى من مصر. What does that mean? It means Muna, a name of a person. Min, from. Min is a preposition that means from. And there is a kasra under the mim. Min, min. And then we have Misr, which is the name of the place or the country, Misr. And Misr is the country, Egypt, and the mim has a kasra underneath it. So again, Muna min Misr. Muna min Misr. Misr is written, it has three letters. Mim, m, and then Sad, mis, and then Ra, Misr, Misr. So, can you read the next sentence? Yes, it says, Nabil min Misr. Nabil is from Egypt, and there is no verb. Nabil min Misr. So that should be all for today, but before we leave, let's have a look at all the sentences we learned today and read them together. So this is our fourth lesson. Muna طالبة. نبيل طالب. نبيل ومنى طالبان. منى مصرية. نبيل مصري. منى ونبيل مصريان. And finally, وأخيرا, منى من مصر. نبيل من مصر. So we come to the end of our lesson. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you next week. Bye. إلى اللقاء.